Hello, dear friend. It's been a good while since we last spoke. Today is the 10th of October 2020, signifying 10 years since the premiere of the TV show that brought us all together. So happy 10th anniversary, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and thank you to the wonderful people who worked so hard to bring us this amazing show, as well as those at IDW who still continue the legacy of our favorite ponies through the magic of comics. I think it goes without saying that the world is in a messy state right now. By extension, even our own fandom has seen better days. 2020 has certainly proven to be a massive, unprecedented challenge for so many of us, from vendors to artists and even conventions. Some of us have made good use of this time, engaging in some of the most impressive artistic creations of the year, with so many new songs and artworks and beautiful things popping up over the last few months, filling the void that was left after the end of Friendship is Magic. But of course, one cannot talk about 2020 without mentioning COVID-19. While there are hopeful efforts in the field of science and medicine that show signs that a vaccine may just be on the horizon, the same, however, can't be said about politics and society. Whether or not the numbers we see on TV are truly reflective of the situation on the ground doesn't matter, because we would rather not take our chances in the face of an unprecedented threat like this. We simply don't know enough about this virus to preempt it. The patterns we see may just be deceptive. As the saying goes, the more you learn, the less you know. Many nations have gone into lockdowns of varying degrees to cope with this outbreak, and here in Southeast Asia, it's no different. From Singapore's circuit breaker, to the general community quarantine in the Philippines, to the Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan, or movement control order in Malaysia, many national borders remain locked to this day to stem the spread of COVID. And that is why today, we have a rather upsetting announcement to make. Project SEAPonyCon has decided that we will not be hosting a physical convention until all 5 member nations can freely travel between each other. And this is only fair to our motto that a place for friendship shouldn't be for just one nation. That means Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, and the Philippines must once again be able to travel between each other. And I'm not talking about reciprocal business arrangements, green lanes, travel bubbles, or conditional travel. Everyone needs to be able to travel freely once again before we can meet again at another physical SEAPonyCon. I know this is heartbreaking news for some of you. It's heartbreaking for us to announce this. We received messages asking about when and where we will host our next venture, and we want so badly to bring back the SEAPonyCon experience we all know and love, and in fact, we want to even improve it. But now isn't the time for it. Furthermore, with the Philippine General Community Quarantine on Metro Manila extending all the way to the end of September 2021, I think it's safe to say, don't expect a physical convention from us for at least a year from today's announcement. It hurts us to announce this. We were almost going to brave the storm this year. We were going to go ahead with a planned physical convention, but the danger was just too great. It would have been foolish and outright stupid, and even against the values we stand for, to do it given the pandemic and the situation in this part of the world. But this does not mean that we're going to hibernate over the next 12 months. In fact, today, we'd like to talk about another one of our projects. I'm sure you remember it. It's called The Medium. This is the place where Quantum SEAPonyCon, which is our original online convention from May this year, took place. For those of you who have not read my apology thread on Twitter, yes, I made an apology thread after the con that was retweeted on the convention account. We have many regrets with this convention. It's the one about only 55 people being able to enter the server at any one time. It was heartbreaking for us because we wanted many, many more to experience it, and we know that there was a lot of backlash about it because technical, logistical, and even community issues plagued the experience that we tried to bring to your home through the internet. So over the last few months, we're not going to make any excuses for this. We accept responsibility for our shortcomings, but over the last few months, we've been working on repairing and improving the medium. We've been optimizing its code, bringing in new talents, and rethinking many of the mechanics of the server in order to bring you a better experience. We have redesigned our installer and also improved our user interface. So now, when you start our customized Minecraft instance that ships with our new launcher, you are just one click away from entering the medium. This new launcher and its installer can be downloaded from the new improved website for the Medium, which is at themedium.SEAPonyCon.com. Here you'll find links to download the installers for both Windows and Mac OS. We also have to mention that at this point, the full experience is still only available on Windows 7 and up, and you have to be 64-bit for this. If you don't know what that means, chances are you're already on 64-bit. Mac OS is still not completely compatible with all required mods, but we're working on that. We've also made our entire custom instance with all the required mods available on the Technic platform. So if you'd rather not use our installer, which is understandable because there can be security concerns, our installer is not signed by Windows or Apple for that matter, and it can throw errors in some systems. And even in some cases, we've received reports that it can trigger false positives with some antivirus softwares. We have contacted the makers of some of these antivirus softwares and sent them the files to completely audit our installer. But if you come across this, please reach out to us. Some of these softwares that we've sent our file for testing have come back clean, and what we can say is we can assure you that we mean no harm. Most antivirus scans show that it's a clean file. However, if you want to remain safe, we strongly recommend the Technic launcher, and the Technic launcher being cross-platform is a great way to install if you are running a graphical distribution of Linux. The Medium will officially reopen on Friday, the 16th of October to welcome everyone back again. As of now, the new website is live, so you can start downloading and preparing your computer for our new experience. If you used our old installer, which installed an application called Quantum SEAPonyCon to your computer, you can simply uninstall that. It will no longer be compatible with the new updates that we have made to the server. All you have to do is go to Apps and Features and hit uninstall. Now, coming back to how we've had our regrets with Quantum SEAPonyCon, this time we want to make sure everyone is able to experience the convention as it was meant to be, as we wanted it so badly to be. Therefore, today, we're delighted to announce Quantum SEAPonyCon Rewind, a full replay of Quantum SEAPonyCon's panels from start to finish, this time streamed exclusively into the Medium. We want you to enjoy and experience the convention as we intended to. Now, of course, we can't bring everything back, like our certain guests and the people in the hall and some of the shenanigans that people were up to, but we are going to do our best to bring an experience online that you all can enjoy with us. Plus, some of our vendors will be returning for Quantum SEAPonyCon Rewind, and you will get to shop in the virtual vendor hall once again. Even if you don't have Minecraft, you can hop into our Discord server at discord.seaponycon.com to have a chat with the vendors and also to make your purchases. Now, not all vendors may be returning for this round of Quantum SEAPonyCon Rewind, and we'll be updating this on our website soon as we get word from them whether they're going to be back or not. We've got responses from multiple vendors already as of now that they will be returning for Quantum SEAPonyCon Rewind. And even after Quantum SEAPonyCon Rewind ends, we're excited to bring you even more events and activities. We have something planned for November and December as well, an online event every month for the rest of 2020 as we weather this challenging year together. You'll be hearing more about those in the weeks to come. As for Quantum SEAPonyCon Rewind, unfortunately, we are not accepting new vendor or performer applications as we're streamlining this convention as a second chance for those who could not get a full experience back in May. There are also changes that are coming to the Medium that we cannot announce just yet, but are also contributing factors to why we cannot accept new applications at this point of time. But do stay tuned to our social media for more updates on how you can get involved in more activities. Now, to find us, it's simple. You can follow us on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram with the SEAPonyCon handle. And if you forget about where you can find us, don't worry. We've come up with an easy way for you to remember. Just type the social network you want to find us on, followed by .seaponycon.com. Like youtube.seaponycon.com takes us to our YouTube channel. Instagram.seaponycon.com takes us to our Instagram profile. And this is also how you can find our Discord server at discord.seaponycon.com. And with that, my friends, it has been an honor to see you again. I hope to catch you next week at Quantum SEAPonyCon Rewind, where during the closing ceremonies, which will be fresh, we're not going to replay the old closing ceremonies, we will be revealing what we have in store for November. I'm Saint Pinkie, and I believe that a place for friendship shouldn't be for just one nation. Once again, happy anniversary, My Little Pony. Here's to the magic of friendship. See you next week.